Aleykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome to Mirqaat, your portal to Arabic studies and Quranic sciences. My name is Mirqaat and I have been teaching Arabic for more than 7 years now. In the year 2010, I developed the passion to strengthen my bond with the Book of Allah, the Qur'an. So I went around seeking advice from those I believed would have decent ones. And I did get a lot of advice from here and there, from people I trusted, of course. In the beginning, I was under the impression that I should resort to translations and tafsir available to me, of course, both in English and Urdu, which I did. And in addition to that, I started listening to the likes of Dr. Israr Ahmad, Dr. Farhat Hashmi, Nouman Ali Khan, and various other scholars to further understanding and knowledge. However, I felt that there was a gap that needed to be bridged. After all my reading, all my analysis, I still felt that there was a gap, there was something which was missing. After a lot of thought and consideration, I realized that I must start learning the Arabic language immediately, something I had been putting off for a long time, maybe because I was undermining its huge and extremely important role in connecting one to the Qur'an directly. Upon considerable thought, I figured that my connection with the Qur'an was heavily reliant on translation barriers, and I was actually viewing the Book of Allah through somebody else's lens. And it was high time that I started approaching the Qur'an through my own lens and experience a first-hand relationship with the Qur'an. I was lucky enough to find experienced and highly qualified scholars and teachers around me in my own country, Pakistan, who not only guided me through my language acquisition process, but also encouraged me to start teaching on the go. Since 2013, I have been designing and redesigning Arabic language programs, trying to figure out the most effective and efficient way to teach Arabic to different age groups and varying linguistic backgrounds. I realized that there is no one best way to do it, as every learner has a different intellectual capacity and learning pattern. Some learners are, for example, more visual and rely more on visual resources to learn, while others would bank on what they hear or listen to when they study, and yet others would rely on text, organized text, which they would need to understand. However, there is one thing common when it comes to language acquisition, and that is that throughout human history, humans have acquired their first language in a holistic and immersive environment. Language is lived rather than learned. Language is an experience that is felt more than a lecture that is memorized. Thus, the decision to replicate the same environment partially, if not completely, and bring it to the classroom. Alhamdulillah, over my years of teaching experience, I have witnessed the effectiveness of this methodology, where the students get to listen to and speak in the Arabic language from day one, using in a variety of different contexts and using an array of different audio-visual resources. Every conscious Muslim dreams to understand the 5 daily prayers, hoping to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also with the final message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to mankind, the Qur'an, without relying on translations. Mirqaat is your forum to help you achieve all this and much more. All you have to do is get yourself enrolled in one of our courses which best suits your needs and requirements, and start studying with some of the most brilliant teachers you can find across the globe. All our courses are designed and delivered by highly qualified and experienced teachers and scholars who specialize in their respective fields of study. So what are you waiting for? Begin your journey now.